I was too enthusiastic and entered uni on the 15-minute after almost a week. Looking at the FVGCE tap, closed the order immediately. Uh, in my opinion, if you're willing to take the risk, then you should understand why you're taking the risk. Once you've taken the risk, you should allow the probabilities to play out. So, if you're instantly changing your mind, then you must not have done your due diligence beforehand. The risk is to be accepted before the risk is taken. Once the risk is taken, the probabilities need to play out. So if you're referring to the 15-minute on ES is what I'm guessing you're referring to. All right, so if you're referring to this here, right, if you're referring to this here, I have two different things to say about that. One, you're not waiting for the news. Two, even if you didn't feel like waiting for the news, price hasn't invalidated the idea yet. Right? Stop loss goes at the low. So both execution is off in terms of waiting for the news and executing the model how it's supposed to be executed. Right? You're clearly executing emotionally instead of executing through price action and the model. Right? Because price didn't even invalidate this idea yet. So even if you at least executed the model, you would still be in the position. So I highly suggest being objective to price, staying away from your emotions. If you're going to execute through your emotions, then you're not dealing with probabilities. See, and that's the harsh reality of trading right there, is that it allows for so much human error. And I'm not trying to be negative. I'm not trying to be mean by saying this, but like, take a look at an example of playing blackjack, right? When you put your chips on the table and the dealer deals you your hand, you can't take that chip off the table. There is no human error there. You're physically not allowed to take the chip off the table. You have to play the hand. And that's why trading is so hard. Right? You place a trade and then instantly you feel an emotion, which makes you change your mind, which then takes the trade off. And then you have no clue if those probabilities are ever correct or not because you're basing it off of your emotions. Just think about blackjack. You put your chip down, dealer deals you a card. You're in that hand. You cannot take that chip back. So what I'm trying to point out here is you, once again, have to accept the risk before the risk is taken. Once the risk has been taken, allow the probabilities to play out. If you're not accepting of the risk, don't take the risk at all.